Here's a quick lesson for you on the intro to Extremes More Than Words. It goes a bit like this. Alright, great tune to serenade people with, or playing guitar shops, or a bit of both, alright? So the first thing, don't worry about the slaps. We're going to ignore them for the minute because we need to get the kind of foundation together, and then we can chuck those in later. Other thing is you need to be kind of at home with the idea of your right hand, if you're a right-handed player, playing sort of 4 strings at the same time. So kind of that idea of playing those at the same time is quite an important one to get together because it basically happens throughout the entire tune. Alright, so I'm going to take you through the chords, break them down a bit, and then show you how to put it together at the end. So the first chord is a big G, like one of these. Okay, notice how I've got, it's a full G voicing, so I've got 3rd and 4th, and then I've got the rest of the fingers there. Okay, that's your first chord. Your right hand is going to play 6th string on its own, and then you're going to play the top 3 strings all together. So it's just like that, okay? That's the first bit. Okay, second chord is a G over B. You don't have to do anything with the left hand. A G over B is often written as G/B. Just means that we've got a G with a B in the bass. Okay, so then we're going to play 5th string, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st, and then the top 3 strings all together. So yeah. Okay, so we've got. Okay, oops, one more time. Lovely. So that's your first part. G over B. Okay, then we're going to move to a C add 9 with our left hand. All that happens here is finger 1 comes down, finger 2 comes down, and that is a C add 9. All right, and now there's quite a bit going on here, so I'll break this down for you. This is basically how it sounds. Okay, so I'll break that down with your C add 9 shape on. You're going to play 5th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st all together. Then the top 3 strings on their own. Then the bass note, the 5th string on its own. Then all 4 together twice. Okay, so that's all together, top 3, bass note, then all 4 together twice. Alright, and that's what you do on the C add 9, okay? So we've got G, G over B, C add 9. Okay, lovely. Then it's an A minor 7 chord, like this. First finger 1st fret 2nd string, middle finger 2nd fret 4th string. You're also going to need to add the addition, to add the little finger on the top string of the 3rd fret. But I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so the whole part with the A minor 7 sounds like this. Okay, so breaking that down, it is a little bit more complex if we're being exact, which we should be, I suppose. We're playing 5, 4, 3, 2, so you're striking all those together, but then he decides to strike 4, 3, 2, 1 all together. So we get this, so if I show you my right hand, so I'm playing 5, 4, 3, 2, then 4, 3, 2, 1. Then I'm going to play a bass note, open 5th string. Okay, so we get, and then the very last bit, we're going to play, just to try to catch you out, you're going to play 5th, 3rd, 2nd and 1st, but you're going to fret at this time the little finger on the top E string, and then you're going to take it off. Alright, okay, so you can just strike that twice with the right hand. Okay, can you just see what my left hand's doing there? So it's playing, right hand's playing 5, 3, 2, 1, and then I take the little finger off. So it's, okay, so there's quite a lot going on with that A minor 7 chord. So it's like, let me get it right. Okay, that's the hardest bit. Then it's just a C. Okay, so the C, you're already at your A minor 7, C major chord. You're going to just pop your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 3rd, 5th string. So many numbers, all right? Okay, and that's not too bad. What he plays there is just that he plays the strings of 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2 all together, and then again 4, 3, 2, 1. So you get this kind of alternating. Nice and easy in comparison, isn't it? Okay, and then the last bit is jumping to a D chord. Okay, and all that happens here, so a D, if you're not familiar with it, 1st, middle, 3rd, so that's 2nd fret 3rd string, 2nd fret top E string, 1st string, and then 3rd fret on your 2nd string. You're going to play with your right hand blade strings 4, 3 and 4, 2 and 1 together. Then the third string on its own with your right hand. Then the very last bit that he does, he puts the little finger on the top E string, which is a D sus4, and you just play those two strings together. So that's strings 2 and 1. Let me break that down again. So it's over the D. So strings 4, 2 and 1. Third string on its own. Little finger down, top string 3rd fret. And then strings 1 and 2 are both together. Oh, there's a lot going on. So let me just play that all together. So it's G, G over B, C at 9, oops, A minor 7, little melody note, C, D. One more time, G, G over B, a bit slower, C at 9, A minor 7, melody note, C, D, and then it loops. Alright? And that's it, easy as that. So do break it down, make sure you take each chord in its own right, and obviously hopefully pause the video and try to figure it out. The right hand directions I've given you are what I usually do. Do bear in mind, my view is that as long as you've kind of got a, I think as long as you kind of got a close, if you're, let's just say, as long as you're relatively close to what he's playing with the right hand, I think it's fine. I don't believe in being too excruciatingly detailed in exactly what was played. I think it's more important that you're getting the melody out and the rhythm, and then you can kind of make your own, kind of adapt it your own way. But that is largely how it's being played throughout, and you can kind of adapt that as you see fit. All right. Last thing, with the rhythm, so the little tap that you're hearing, basically the common way to do it is to kind of have the thumb hitting the strings, or kind of just this dead sound. The way to start with it is that you start on beats 2 and 4. So he's basically going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And so if you can get confident with that, and then maybe just try putting in the first kind of G chord. So you go, and just maybe G to G over B, and get that going, and see if you can get a convincing slap on the strings, and then try the C add 9, etc. And then it starts to kind of feel a bit more organic with the right hand. You've got this natural rhythmic thing to it, rather than like trying to cram it all in and putting a slap in the left hand. All right, so give it a go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'll see you soon. Cheers.